Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're on Highway 64. Left house heading up towards Chama, New Mexico. That's getting up pretty close to the Colorado state line up there too. Been raining a little bit all morning, but look at that, we got some blue sky. Yay. So once I get up the road here a little farther, hopefully it clears up. We're gonna see what we can find heading up to Chama. Look at my shadow, how long it is down there. Sun's still coming up. We're on top of a big summit up here. What a view, huh? Just crystal clear up here, my goodness. What a pretty place. We're about halfway up to Chama. Thought I'd stop. Way down in that valley is probably where we're heading. Look at that, way out you can see snow-capped peaks. That's got to be up towards Colorado. Which we're heading there tomorrow. We'll be in Colorado tomorrow. Yay. Van's all dirty now after driving through the rain. Oh well. Maybe tonight I can wash it down. We're going to stay at an RV park up in Chama too. All right, what do you say? Let's hit the road. Here's how I control the cameras mounted, the GoPros. That's front cam, and then also I have the rear cam. It's a GoPro Quick app. Fire up the engine, away we go. The air is so fresh up here, my goodness, right after the rain. What a pretty drive this Highway 64 is. But don't have too much farther. Maybe another, 40 miles, somewhere around there. Okay, well, we'll get back on the road here and see what else we can find along the way. What a perfect trip so far through New Mexico. Got to see a lot of sights so far. Northern New Mexico is one to come visit. And once we get up into Colorado, we're going to continue on north for a ways, and then we'll start trucking east. There's a pole out. I'll try to find one. We'll get another shot of that view before we come down off this mountain. Looks like those clouds are getting behind us too. No more rain. Oh, cool. This is perfect. Front cam isn't picking it up. Wait to see this view. Okay, let's check her out. It is so quiet up here. All you can hear is the birds chirping. Way down there is where we're going. Absolutely perfect. What a view, huh? All right, away we go. I'd say it's all downhill from here. I bet in the wintertime this is a snow-packed road, huh? Yeah, I'd say the rain's over. Clouds are going away. Been pretty lucky on the weather so far. I know it's hot. It's hot everywhere, but right up here on top of these mountains, nice and cool. Yeah, major heat waves everywhere. Road's still a little wet, not bad. A sea of trees as far as you can see, huh? Big old forest. Pretty ride. Just released another newsletter a couple days ago on the 20th, so hey, make sure you get over to RVerTV.tv, sign up for the newsletter. Trying to put out 2 a month now, on the 5th and the 20th. Once again, RVerTV.tv. Sure is warming up quick coming off that mountain. Doesn't take long, does it? Well, not too much farther, then we'll pick up a road that takes us straight up Chama. I was reading about Chama. They got an old railroad there. All kinds of cool stuff. Very historic town. All about mining. Everything dates back into the 1800s. Settlers going through there. All kinds of stuff. So hopefully we can do some exploring around there and check it out. Passing a few like farms and stuff, not a whole lot here. Very decent road though. Yeah, a lot of it's hidden by the trees. You can't see a whole lot from the roadway. But very decent road, this Highway 64. And here's our turn up here. We're going to start trucking north. Looks like we're connecting up with Highway 84. 84 and 64 it looks like. And still got blue sky. Check her out. From the mountains right down here to the flatlands, huh? Definitely warmed up. I'd say a good 15 degrees just coming down off that hill. I know back in Arizona, I still get all the weather on my phone and computer and everything. And they say Lake Havasu is getting close to being 120. Phoenix is just cooking over 110 every day. Quartzsite's over 110. So 'tis the season. Right in the middle of July, huh? Yeah, we'll spend one night here, and then first thing in the morning we're going to go up Pagosa Springs, which is not really far from Chama. You go across the state line, Colorado state line. We'll be in Colorado, I'd say about 20 miles from Chama, somewhere around there. We'll figure it out in the morning. Hey, hey, I think we made it. I think this is town here coming up. Clouds kind of came back on me too. Here's the Chama Lodge right here on the left. So we got a few motels. I'm sure people flock up here to beat the heat in the summer, huh? What do we have here? Okay, 64. Okay, in the morning we'll be heading out this direction to the left. Town straight ahead. Ooh, there's a visitor center. Let me, darn it, let me get over there. I got to turn around. We'll check it out a second. See, didn't even make it to town. I'm already goofing up. Let me pull over here. Okay, we'll just make a quick stop. I don't know if it's open right there on the right, that building with the mural. Yeah, in the morning we'll be heading straight out this way. Heading to Colorado. I don't think it's open, but I see a storyboard. We'll stop and check it. It's closed, but I'll come back out here if we need to. Old Spanish Trail from 1829 to 1830. Explorers, huh? Talking about the route creating this area. Pretty cool. Alright, let's head to town. I'd say we're getting into downtown Chama. Historic downtown Chama. Be interesting what they have here. I know that railroad, they run up through the mountains, take scenic tours. I read a little bit about that. Kind of pricey though. Old brick buildings. There's the hotel. Looks like they got a little restaurant, cafe. Off to the right I see railroad tracks. Alright, let's go for a walk.
I'll drive over there.
This is definitely small town USA right here. Well, we got Edward E. Vigil Jr., the first mayor of Chama in 1961. Population 1,199. I wonder if I make 2,000. 7,800 feet elevation. Look at that. This big railroad for mining back in the late 1800s. Points of interest. Shows the roads.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I just talked to a gentleman. Look at that. Even the trash cans are old. Let's see what this says. Southern Gateway to Denver. Built when silver was king. Buildings in the yard. There's a train station. But I just talked to a guy. He recognized the van. He's a viewer. Friend of the channel. He said the railroad doesn't run today. They're closed today, but you can go down there and check it out. Sometimes they run the locomotive around the yard. But he says he comes up here to beat the heat. Comes up in the summer, spends a couple months. Matter of fact, the same RV park I'm staying at. Railroads come to Chama 1880. Wow. Fire destroyed the roundhouse. Huh. Tons of history, huh? Hundreds of years. What a cool town. Let's walk down to the depot. It's open. I guess they sell tickets, even though their train's not running. Yeah, that gentleman said that they go up to Pagosa Springs up in Colorado, get big supplies, takes that drive, so we're going to have a very scenic drive in the morning. Getting out of here. Oh, look at the old car. That's cool. And there's the local little church. A little steeple on it. That's cool. Nice big trees in town here. This is an old town. You can always tell by the size of the trees. And things are old. Well, we'll check out the railroad. Piles of coal for the steam engines. They gotta have a big water tank around here somewhere. Old buildings, part of the old railroad. They've seen a lot of days, huh? Yeah, you can look right up. There's benches up there you can sit. Look down on the railroad. Right from the main street up there. What a way to spend your day, huh? Sit in Chama and watch the world go by. Probably wagons from when they used to unload supplies off the old trains. A lot of old cars sitting here. Look at the smoke. They're firing up an engine. Look at that thing firing up. That old steam engine's moving cars around the yard. Well, here's the depot. This is where you buy your tickets for the train ride. Well, let's check out the inside. All these buildings have been saved for National Historic Places. There's your map. Big old wood stove. Wood bench seat. Pretty cool. So you can book a ride, probably call in advance. They probably sell out. Wood everywhere, nice stove to stay warm. I bet it gets cold here in winter. All the cars are named. Get back here, get a shot of that. Yeah, elevation 7863. So we're up there pretty good. Pretty nice temperatures. It's probably about 80 right now. Those cars look spotless, don't they? Look at how clean those windows are. Ooh, flowers, summer flowers. Nice. All the old signs, baggage, wood siding on the buildings. This walkway deck, it's pretty new though. They've redone a lot of this, I bet. Antique everything, including me. What a view they have up there, huh? And a little gift shop. Pretty cool. Well, looks like a little park over here. Got some signs. There's no one here because they're not running a train today. I bet this lot would be full of people. Picnic tables, so you could sit down here, have a little lunch, watch the trains leave and come in and out. That's kind of cool seeing that steam engine though, huh? I'd say they got this pretty well set up. Perfect. Well, what do you say? We'll go back up Main Street, finish walking town, then maybe go find that RV park. Sure tell you're in higher elevations, air's a lot thinner. Shade feels good. It's actually starting to heat up a little bit. I need to swap out the camera batteries real quick. Then we'll finish walking around town. Old hotel there with a cafe. We seen motels when we came in the other end of town there. They're a little ways out. So you don't need an RV to be up here. Pretty cool looking statues. I bet hunting, fishing. Huge up here. Looks like little gift shops maybe. There's the bank, local bank over there. Boutique. Old style walkway. Pretty rustic looking, huh? Railroad Rebel Boutique. Must be their little park up here. Got a gazebo. Old antique truck sitting there. Not bad. Definitely small town USA. Back roads, small towns. That's what we're doing this summer. There's a big mural on the side of that building. We'll check that. That's an old building. Wow, look at that. That always amazes me. The size of those paintings, murals, in such detail. Quite the artist did that one. Another little gift shop. And more shops. That's kind of it, I think, for downtown. That one's got a barrel roof on it. You don't see them like that anymore. Nice carved bear for the pole holding up the porch. But if you're looking for a perfect place to escape the summer heat, you're almost 8,000 foot in elevation. Get on up here to Chama, northern New Mexico. Small town, perfect weather, scenic railroad. There's that water tower for the train water tank. This green is plush as far as you can see, huh? Well, cool. Well, it's getting on in the afternoon a little bit. We'll go find that RV park. I'll get checked in. And in the morning, we're heading up to Colorado, which isn't very far from here. Well, that RV park should be right up the road here off to the right. Had very good reviews. A lot of the stuff I always get asked if I plan it, and yes, I do. I always plan the location where I'm heading, then the final details are usually in the last day or two, where to stay and whatnot. And I like the campgrounds with showers and restrooms and electric. Do a lot of editing on the road, so that's part of that too. All right, let's go find that RV park. Made it. This place is cool. All kinds of cool stuff. We'll go for a little walk. There is a lot of sights in here. Big, tall trees, nice shade. There's a good chance of rain later. Thunder bumpers moving through. Plus the train tracks are right in the back of the park. They got a little gate. You can go out. There's a bridge back there. The river for fishing. All kinds of cool stuff. There's our little office. Even got train cars here. Very well decorated. They spent a lot of time, energy, and bucks to make this nice, but this is a very nice park. There's the name, Rio Chama RV Park, and their phone number. When the trains are running, they actually have the time posted at their office. You can watch a train go by twice a day, going up and then coming back down. 10 and 4. So we'll go back to the back of the park, check the river, snoop around. Cool little cart full of flowers. You know, that always takes a little extra effort, but that sure looks good, huh? Very cozy place. You can hear that train whistle from down there at the depot. That's how close we are. Down there moving cars around today. Wow, look at all that firewood. What's this say? Warning. It says lock up your stuff. Nice pavilion. There's that bridge back there. But look at all the sights. This is a big park. More wood. They Probably burn a lot of it in the winter. Little miniature train station of their own. This gate's open from 7 a.m. till dusk. Let's check it out. Got benches to sit on. Oh wow, they're fly fishing right there. Put the waders on. Go catch dinner. What a view of the river. There's the railroad tracks take you up in the mountains. Just as green as it can be here. You can see all the RVs just nestled down in there between all the trees. Definitely get shade here. Still pretty warm. I mean, but it's July. It's warm everywhere. Swing around and right down there's town. There's the train station. That's why you can hear that train whistle. What a perfect view, perfect place. Should have brought my fishing pole and the waders. I do most of my fishing at Safeway. Can you see the van down there? No, it's too hidden. I'm in space 6. But you'd have the perfect view for that train to go by twice a day. Looks like little trails you can hike through here, probably down along the river. I bet there's other trails around town you can go on too. New Mexico doesn't disappoint, does it? I've been using my Starlink satellite dish every day on the road since I left Arizona, and it has worked flawlessly. Even around trees like this, all you need is a little bit of an opening, and it picks up a great signal. Well, good morning. We're off early. Sun's just coming up. We're heading to Colorado. We're gonna go up Pagosa Springs. This is still Highway 64. We're heading straight north. We're only a few miles from the state line of Colorado. We're in for a pretty ride this morning. Had a quiet and peaceful evening there at the Rio Chama RV Park. Wasn't bad at all. Glad I stopped. Plus, Chama itself, what a cool little town with the railroad and everything. Definitely worth seeing. Put it on your list if you ever get up this direction. Okay, we're just going to head up Pagosa Springs, and then once we get Pagosa Springs, we're going to head straight west. The goal is to get over to Durango, and then we're going to head north and continue our journey on. Up here the road parts. This is where we say goodbye to Highway 64. Been a good one. And we're going to stay on 84 straight up on into Pagosa Springs. Look at those mountains and cliffs coming in. You can sure tell you're getting near Colorado when you get in the mountains like this, the Rockies. Absolutely gorgeous. How's it like to live out here, huh? Picture perfect. There's your Kodak moment. Colorado, there's another good place if you want to escape the heat. To stay up in the mountains up through here. Look at that view coming up. State line should be getting pretty close. Hey, make sure you check out my website, RVerTV.tv. Sign up for the newsletter. We put one out on the 5th and 20th now of the month. Once again, RVerTV.tv. Plus that it helps you keep track of upcoming travel and videos and all that too. Appreciate it. Well, according to the phone, we should be right on top of the state line here. Oh, this spot, the signs on the left-hand side for New Mexico. Wait for it. Right here, see the difference in the road? Yay! And look at this, a welcome to Colorado sign. Let's stop. We did it. Welcome to colorful Colorado. I almost said California. Sorry about that. Colorado. Look at this view. I bet it is colorful. Matter of fact, want to have a little fun? We'll walk back to New Mexico. What do you say? Yeah, we'll just head back on foot. Well, New Mexico has been a blessing to travel through. Look at this. Right here's the state line, right where the road changes. What a cool adventure since we left Arizona. Got to see a lot. Down through the ancient trails and then coming up through Grants, caught the 4th of July parade, up through Santa Fe, Los Alamos, Taos, the Enchanted Circle, Chama. Not bad, huh? Pretty good road trip. Okay, we're gonna walk back to Colorado right now. All right, it's official. Back in Colorado. So long, New Mexico. I explored Colorado about 4 years ago, somewhat, not a lot. So this has always been high on the list to come back to. So we're going to do quite a bit of back roads, small towns, and sightseeing through this beautiful state. So you ready? Oh yeah, what a view. As far as you can see of trees, mountains. Once we get our Durango, we're gonna truck north. We're gonna take that $1 million highway up through Silverton here in a day or so. So get ready for that as well. There's our one last look at New Mexico. Northern New Mexico is definitely one to travel to. Right down there is your state line. Here we go, Highway 84. Don't have hardly any miles to do up through here. Once we get up Pagosa Springs, we'll pick up Highway 160 and start trucking west. Kind of flattened out through here, didn't it? Wide open. Southern Colorado, it can get pretty warm. Pagosa Springs supposed to have hot springs, river running through it. We'll stop and check that. All right, I'd say up near those mountains will be our next destination. See a lot of like farms and ranches out through here. Very plush, green place. This should be it right up here, Highway 160. Now 4 years ago, this is how I came through. I came from the east over. And that was pretty close to the end of summer 4 years ago. But I kind of drove straight through. I did not stop in Pagosa Springs or any of these other towns. But guess what? We're going to do it this time. No clouds, no rain like yesterday. Smooth sailing. Welcome to Pagosa Springs. Probably be as good a place as any to get some fuel. Say like right here, huh? Get fueled up and then we'll go find that little park. It's supposed to be a park downtown where the hot springs are. This won't take long. all fueled up. Check the phone, the maps on the phone. We should be really close to the park up here. Very old town. Rodeos are big around here. Horses and rodeos. Definitely out west. I think it's this light. Yep. Should be a little park that we can grab a parking place right up here. Looks like they got a music festival coming up into July here. Here's the river. This is where some of the hot springs are supposed to be. And the visitor center's off to the right. We'll walk over there too. There's one of the hot spring resorts. I've never been to one, have you? I've never been to a hot spring resort. Wow, look at all the vans. There's a motorhome parked here. Must be a popular place. One van, 2, 3, 4, what is it? About 5 or 6 vans in here. Looks like campers. I'm gonna go down to this other parking area. This one will work. I can back into one of these sites here. Perfect. Well, what do you say we go for a little walk? Visitor center's across the street. Go up here and scope out the river. Alright, there's the San Juan River, runs through here. Wow, look at the rapids, huh? And the hot springs flow into the river along through here too. Well, we'll walk down towards that visitor center. Part of Old Town's over there. Those rapids are really moving. You know, with all the snow melt this year, everything is record water flows. Overflowing. Really doing good for Arizona and Lake Powell and Lake Mead. There you go, there's San Juan River. here is a visitor center, if you're ever interested. Big map of the area. So you can get access to all the hot springs. Right across the river from here. One's called Nathan's Hippie Dip Hot Spring. Cool name, huh? Was that a little greenhouse or just a glass house? It's got a chair in it. Another map of the area. Boy, I bet there's gold in that river. I bet minerals, there's mining been going on here forever. Sure hear the roar of that water though. Oh, over there, there's that one hot spring. I don't know if you have to pay to get in it. Those folks are sitting in it right there. Hot water right along the river. Powerful flow right now. Yeah, they're having a good time over there in that hot spring. That's that hippie dip one. I seen on the map, that's what they called it. All right, well, make our way back towards the van. Still got a few more miles to do yet. Yeah, kind of a cool little glass house. Got a chair. Bet it's hot in there, huh? Interesting. Well, this is Highway 160. We're heading due west. I'm gonna lay over tonight in Bayfield, little campground there in Bayfield. It's about 20 miles before you get to Durango. One sight to see if you're traveling along through here between Pagosa Springs and Durango is Chimney Rock National Monument. Pretty cool rock formations. They're really known for their hiking trails. Too hot to do for me to do any of that, but definitely check it out. Well, just a few miles up the road will be Bayfield. Gonna stop at a park called Outdoorsy Campground. Very nice campground. I'm pretty impressed. Extremely well laid out. They got a creek running through here. All kinds of trees and greenery. Definitely make a stop here. Look at all the flowers around the office. Absolutely perfect. Water flowing everywhere. Isn't that nice? Totally different in Arizona, huh? So I'm beating the heat up here in this beautiful part of southern Colorado. Tomorrow we're going to head into Durango and then we're going to start trucking north. Stay tuned. The journey never ends. Talk soon.